All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're going to continue playing some more The Outer Worlds 2. And yeah, we're going into, like, I think it's at least set up as a quest that's like we can't come back from, or it'll change everything from here on out. Not 100% sure on what that means, but yeah, we're gonna go on to the next area, whatever it is. Let's go check it out. We've been playing for a while, so maybe it is kind of like the main ending of the story. I don't know, though. I just feel like it can't be, right? I don't know. Let's go check it out. You're about to return to Horizon Point Station and determine the fate of the Arcadia colony. If there's anything you want to do before you navigate to the station, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. I am ready to continue. Save the game.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
Okay, sounds good.
The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
A would-be tyrant doing something tyrannical. Who could have seen this coming?
Intimidation is not required. Protectorate subjects are not programmed to question authority. Warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent certain destruction of the colony. While the Order and Auntie's Choice have sent their forces to assist you in intercepting the modulator, it will take time for them to navigate the station. It seems Agent DeVries is also here, Commander. She sent word that she, quote, knew you wouldn't be able to stay away either, and is ready to finish what she started. End quote.
Oh, good. I love when more complications are added to the pile. I can handle them with ease, Commander. Just say the word.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
Okay, thank you. So, pretty sure it should be a cakewalk, honestly. Let's go for it. We will take these two, yes. The main two that go with me everywhere. Alrighty.
You know how some creatures can smell danger? I think I might have absorbed some of that. Watch those troops carefully.
There she is, the Providence. I'd have sacrificed pay to build a ship like that back on Triangle. Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Horizon Point Station. Check enemy light just turned on.
It's all this stuff floating.
Raft's back in business.
Let's go ahead and make some junk here.
Really running up good, didn't it? Ain't nobody that deserves this.
We will break down all junk. And then we will craft more of these electric rounds if we can. Shock rods. We have a lot already, actually. We might as well we could probably just chill on these. Party upgrades. God, you guys hear that? They're working on my door. It's so loud. Okay, I feel like we're pretty set up. Whoa, what is that? What the hell was that?
You know, if the lives and deaths of millions weren't in the balance, we could find agility course. But the rift modulator ought to make our path clearer.
Attention! This is your Auntie calling. Per our agreement, Auntie's choice support ships, including the fine print, the contingency plan, and the upper hand, are headed your way.
Nice.
Border forces are on a similar trajectory.
Where am I supposed to go, dude? Should I put it in slow motion? Oh gosh.
A little woozy there, Commander.
Damn, bro. I probably should have put it like on the shield or something. What is that?
Let me handle this.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just stay with.
Raring to go.
What is this place?
This is Augustine DeVries, formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording for posterity. The console of the Protectorate is responsible for the twisted wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whatever you find here will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best to stop it. But if you are listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again. For that, I am sorry.
Or is this gonna give us anything? Nothing?
That's Augustine's ship.
Oh, right here.
Find out whether Mercy was the right choice.
Am I supposed to go on the ship?
Commander, you're bleeding.
Oh my god, I almost died. What am I supposed to do here? I can't do anything with this, right? I don't have the scrapper perk.
mission.
Alright. Bro, I don't see DeVries anywhere, bro. This sucks. I don't think I'm going to see her. I think I missed her.
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. And we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better than nature.
Forward! Destroy these abominations! Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies.
Liquidate him. Armed.
N-ray. Exposure.
Ready to wait. On your command.
I can't tell who's who, bro.
N-ray. Exposure.
Back in business. Medkit coming your way.
Yeah, I'm losing like friend points, bro. I don't know why. This pisses me off.
That sounds like Helen? No, it couldn't be.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Helen? It's me, Niall.
Bro, I got a second. All right.
Niles.
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me?
It's me, Commander of the Incognito, your friend.
So it is you. Thank Law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself. I'd have done no different.
I don't understand what's happening.
I need you to focus. What's the last thing you remember?
Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
She was alive when the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's here now. We could have saved her, Commander. We could have done something.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Don't tell me the situation got too fluid for you, DeVries. That it?
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been. Isn't that right, Commander?
Yeah. Something something tells me that ain't quite true.
That's right. It wouldn't do to have any distractions. I'm thankful that you understand.
Oh. But everything ain't right, is it? That thing in the sky. It's done something to me, I think. And to Sandoval. And Jepson. But I ain't sure what.
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed. You included. But it's failing.
So I've come back from death to some, what? Some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? You can help me though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this.
I can try, bro. I guess not. We could just tell her straight up.
Boyd, this is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Never fly in our ship. Never anything.
I'll stop them from doing this to anyone else.
That's good. Suppose I can take some comfort in that, you know? The sky ain't looking quite so terrifying now. Since I know you'll put it right, think I'll watch it for a while.
Aw.
Yeah. I reckon it is.
Peace ain't easy to come by these days. Glad you found yours, even if it's coming 10 years late. Won't let no one forget you, Helen.
I know, Rookie. Don't you worry about me neither. You got a job to do. So you do it well.
Pascal? Helen? I can stay with you for a moment, if you'd like. Might help.
Yeah. All right. I ain't turning down company if I'm at the end of the line. Goodbye then, Commander. Maybe we'll meet again in the void.
It's all right.
Hey, we gotta talk about all the killing you've done. Specifically of my old co-workers. I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all they've done, these folk are still mine. If we can avoid bloodshed, we should. Yeah, all right. Just don't put me in this spot again, Commander. I like what we got going. Be a right shame to end up on one another's blacklist.
All right.
It's all right.
Ain't sure I'd want DeVries at my deathbed, but suppose it's better than dying alone. Barely.
All right, I guess we just move on. Dude, these are my friends. They're supposed to be my friends, bro. They're trying to kill me.
Prescription filled.
Popping off ammo.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Oh man. Yeah. You know what, dude? Let's load. Let's load to the save before, and that way we can like hopefully not shoot our teammates. I don't know how we did that. How did that happen? We need to find out how to get our bounty off.
I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion zone.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order?
Okay, so that should be that. Now I should have no bounty, right? All right, so that should make it to where we're good now, right? Should have no issues. Try again. All right, we made it all the way back. We have our friends are friendly now, and we're able to like get the stuff from these guys.
Reducing uncertainty.
That sounds like Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Get away from me. See that?
Helen?
Wait. Rookie? So something was wrong.
Oh,
I don't understand what's happened.
she was...
Wait. Don't tell me that.
Certainly not.
Yeah. Something.
That's right.
Oh.
It's called...
So you can help me though, Boyd. That, you know. This, yeah.
Peace ain't...
I know,
Pascal?
Yeah. Goodbye.
It's all right. This will be over soon. I swear it.
You're the one who forged an alliance between Auntie's Choice and the Order, ain't you? We got supplies and medical support for you up ahead.
Here we go, baby.
You with Auntie?
Hold clear.
We brought supplies.
You may
We're here
approach,
to help.
Commander. We've got supplies at the ready.
Greetings.
Absolutely loading up.
Are you afflicted?
I don't think I'm afflicted.
Step right up for the most I say usually because Auntie has to. Sure can. Fair warning though. Auntie.
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not any injury, any treatments or supplies you may require. Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments.
Alrighty. Do we go this way?
Well, the ship doesn't look at all intimidating up close. Though, I got my questions about that rover they're sending down.
What am I doing? I sprinted on accident and jumped way too far. Yeah.
There's the Providence. Oh. I mean, apart from the whole rendering space-time asunder. And look there. That rover looks inbound for the skip labs.
What is this? I guess there was nothing. Well, unless I had the ability, but I don't have the abilities.
Couldn't the rift have brought back some janitor mechs instead?
Sweet, looks
like a fight. Hostile ahead.
N-ray. Exposure. N-ray. Exposure.
Got him. You think there's anything over here? No.
On your command.
Whoa. That ain't a normal rift. Normal as they can be, anyhow. Is that plasma in its orbit?
Haven't come this far just to give up. Let's look around. Gotta be some way to deal with this.
During the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts.
Oh god, it killed me.
Guess we know what
How many times can I come back? Bro, let me live. Oh my lordy, guys, I almost died.
Happy to help. Discreetly. Let's get you healed.
Someone call for a medic.
But what am I supposed to do?
Don't look at me. Numbers ain't in my purview.
Oh, was that all we needed? Best to get this equation inputted as soon as possible.
We did it, bro. Professionals.
Good. My vision was starting to swim for me.
Ooh, baby, I don't even know if that was supposed to do, but I did it.
This isn't congruent with our observations in the laboratory. Our projections are off by orders of magnitude. The hypothesis was correct.
We should get up to the Providence quick lights and find that rift.
Are we just gonna steal their spaceship and fly up there? I think that's what we're doing, right? Yep. Alrighty, we're going aboard the ship. We're locked out, bro.
Attention. Please report to intake
No
for
welcoming
processing.
committee?
Welcome aboard.
Should be simple unsealing the hangar at least.
Let's make sure we can let's go ahead and make everything, you know. I feel like we might as well just freaking go crazy on this one. Let's just have too much ammo. No such thing, huh? Oh, we got, what are these? So there's 3 levels: crew, science, and command. Currently in the intake area. At the top of the stairs is a terminal that controls the hangar doors. Deck 2 likely contains the rift modulator. The console is likely on deck 3. All right. The music is crazy. Can't believe this is what they'd be listening to all day. No controls anywhere. Just junk to pick up. This room is a waste. It's just here to bother me. Hangar doors unsealed. Uh-oh. They know I'm here?
Looks like the cavalry just rolled in.
Wow. Oh, those are our homies, huh? Hell yeah. Just have a hard time just like making sure I don't shoot any of the good guys. Excuse me. I got an achievement I don't know what for.
Loading surplus rounds! Hunkering down!
Hey, we're level 30.
Quickly now.
Who's talking? Oh, hey, was she talking to me? Hold on, Auntie Cleo. Let me level up here. Hell yeah, baby.
Well, glad you finally jimmied that open.
See, it's a good thing we brought her
Getting
this suit.
appreciably worse out
She
there.
helped us fight.
We're running out of time to seize the rift and force it into corporeal insolvency. The presiding bishop wished for me to relay a message to you. Why she couldn't send her own courier, I couldn't say, but I'll attempt to simplify. The rift modulator is on the science deck, one floor up. Deck access is restricted without proper credentials. Imagine that twice as long and in the form of a distance problem. That means, of course, you'll either need to pilfer an access card, swindle some daft sod out of it, or find some other way around the deck restrictions. But I shouldn't know. Perhaps search the pockets of those you've killed, Or find an air duct to shimmy through, or a staircase to climb? Any more troops in here, they'd be tripping over one another. Don't you worry. These are the best paid closers in my fleet, and worth every bit.
Nice.
We'll hold here to ensure you aren't flanked by reinforcements as you delve deeper in. Don't fritter away your lives cheaply now. I've made a significant investment in you.
All right. Let's check the bodies, as she said. Think we can make that jump? Oh, baby. No, we didn't need to make that jump at all. There's like a dead body here. Oh, here it is. All right, I believe that's everybody. tin can, the proficient purveyor of provisions. Nice. Okay, we could go that way. Lift transport. We can go that way. There's a lot of paths here. Okay. That definitely feels like the way to go. Looks like we got a lot of paths we could take. Let's go ahead and kill everybody in here too while we're here. That's a corporate, bro. My bad, sir.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Doctor. Let's see exactly what we're supposed to be doing here. Okay. We check this bot dude before we do anything.
If you must replace lost equipment, please submit proof of punishment. Unit does not accept blood. Please make a request. Displaying inventory.
A rocket pistol? What? So it's like the same as the one I have, right? These are mods for the gun, bro. Let's go back to the freaking workbench real quick. Nice, dude. And my gun's a little souped up. All right, let's try this elevator first. Okay, so no.
Tell me we're not gonna just go rumbling ahead. That's not the plan.
That's the plan, dude. Oh, dude, the gun's way better. It doesn't have as much recoil. Where are we going? What the freak? Why did it jump all the way crazy like that? You know what this music reminds me of? It reminds me of like Dragon Quest. I don't know why. It's pretty epic, honestly. Disable security? Why not?
Triangulating source of disturbance.
Is there a bro out here?
Reckon we can look for those access credentials if you wanted to avoid a fight. Sneaking around's always an option too.
Niles.
The modulator has got to be on.
Well, I look like some kind of loser.
Poke around, but quiet-like.
I think I'm freaking gonna sneak around it. Bro's scared. Why is he scared? Scientist Clarence Krug? Clarence Krug? Can we talk to him, you think? Sir?
Did you not hear the intruder alert from the crew deck? This is a very poor time to be loitering somewhere you should not. You'd best present a very convincing reason for your presence, lest I order our automechs to smear you across the floor.
Nice, dude. I'm here to review your experiments. I've seen some of them, but I need to check the modulator.
Oh, are you a rift specialist? You should share your progress with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Here, I'll lend you my access credentials as proof of your authorization.
Clarence, you're the man, dude. Thank you. You seem pretty passionate about your work.
Of course. The consul's vision for an idealized version of Arcadia are paramount to my own aims. It's my wife, you see. She's never loved me. She chews with her mouth open. Through the consul's plan, I expect to see both issues rectified, especially the latter.
And she chews with her mouth open.
This is not how the rift shall
What a
work,
little jerk.
But I believe he simply needs to redouble his devotion.
Thanks. You're the best, dude. You're a real pal. Let's look around here. There is no answer. Well, how do they keep the rift anomaly just inside a glass case? That's pretty crazy. They're doing all kinds of experiments in here, huh?
Yeah.
Just killing them all and stealing from them is crazy. We're doing work out here. Straight grinding on these fools. I'm trying to think, did we come from that way? This must be where we're supposed to go. This is Clarence, the guy who gave me the pass, right? My homie. Looks like there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. This place is pretty freaking crazy. All right, I think we're supposed to just go up here.
Oh, look at the size of that thing. No way we're getting the module.
Chief Scientist Jude.
Best we can hope is to get closer and learn more about it.
Okay. Let's talk to Jude.
I received word that you were here. Rift specialist, are you? What exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time, as a gander outside might tell you.
Yeah, I need to access the Rift modulator urgently. Urgently? He's gonna listen to me.
Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait.
At least answer this. The IRC has some troubling findings regarding raw data in rifts. Can you verify them?
The IRC? I did not realize you were a colleague of sorts. We haven't shared much of our findings with your branch, I'm afraid. But our results do match. Raw data from whatever a rift engulfs is preserved, yes, but the essence of a thing is not. Like a sense of self, for example, is lost.
Is it though?
Forever.
I thought what's her name like kind of tell
There is no
who she
proof
was.
that such data can be stabilized or even edited. The consul's plan is futile, completely. But he no longer listens to me, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. But I doubt he will pay it much mind.
A report that contains information on constructing rift modulators, you say?
Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good.
I can bring the report to the consul. He'll listen to me.
It's clear you aren't bound by the same rules as the rest of us somehow. If he won't hear me out, perhaps a third party will have more luck. Here, use this keycard on the module over there.
Let's
Allow me
go.
to download my report and grant you access to the control deck. I hope you're able to sway him, because if you don't, we're all dead.
Last question. Where is the modulator being operated?
A deck up in the control room. The console is the only one who has the means of controlling it, which makes your persuading him that much more necessary. Go now.
Okay.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets. And we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
All right, we'll take it.
This can't be right. If skip drives are causing the rifts, why are they showing up past the frontiers of known space?
But we got no time to ponder it just yet. We got the modulator. All that's left is to deal with the console and shutter that rift for good.
What? It must not be coming from the spaceships, right?
What is it?
Okay. Let us go. So we got 2 objectives, confront and confront. One just probably leads to the other. Let's go. All right. We're on the science deck. Let's go to the command deck.
Look at you, here before me. Surprised you could outrun these new legs of mine. They're what everyone's going to be wearing next fall. Well, I'm here now. Where's the rift modulator?
Ooh. Downstairs, but I have the schematics. We can't operate the modulator until we control the ship.
So Consul Thurs has everything directly under his control. I'd say that's remarkably competent for the Protectorate, but he is the one who's been pulling their strings all along. Did you find anything else of note?
Some intel. Apparently rifts have been found in space where humanity has never been.
Wait, what? But rifts are caused by skip drive travel. Human-piloted skip drive travel. How is that possible?
Aliens exist. No. It's just in the dark as you are, but I'm keen to find out more.
You're the one in the dark. I'm simply musing aloud. Much as I'm intrigued by the significance of all this, there's no time to dwell on it now. We need to confront the Consul. You might be savvy enough to talk him down, but his type requires a deft touch. You'll need to break him down brick by brick. If you're too adversarial, he'll simply shut down.
All right, we'll try. I could talk about people losing faith in his leadership. That'd rattle him. So you're saying I shouldn't shoot him on sight?
Well, I can't control what you do, dear. As much as I might wish I could. But if you do start a fight, you best be equipped to finish it.
Ain't opposed to speaking with the man, but I reckon you're both in for a nasty surprise if you think he'll play by corporatist rules.
The more we debate, the more time we squander.
Whoa, what is she doing here?
Resupply and shore up whatever defenses we have quickly. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest you say it while you have the chance. No telling what awaits us beyond that door.
What the freak? DeVries, where the hell did you come from? Okay. Let's look around real quick before we do anything crazy. Ooh, bunch of stuff. What is this place? Pretty cool statue.
Redactor Esmond. Very punctual, good. Don't take a seat, this will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some interesting ideas. Oh, easy, no need to break into a sweat. Interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands. Especially now that our partnership with the Order has become fraught. We may need our own version of their pacifying doctrine.
Oh, so I do have a germ of an idea. A less grand version of the grand plan. Instead of atoms and particles and such, it's made up of us. All doing our part, like cogs in a machine.
Interesting. A system where every subject believes they have a role to play. Enthusiastic obedience. Why, the Sovereign and I were thinking of this very thing. What should we call it?
Well, I'm not sure. It's still just a germ of a concept, of a hint of an idea, you see. It's a whole new way of thinking. A new model of society. Quite the paradigm shift.
Paradigm. Very good, Esmond. Say, you look frazzled, troubled by your own thoughts. Why don't you report to mental refreshment? My staff will personally see to your well-being.
Always the same story, ain't it? These types are too cocky and too deluded to see a threat in Canid will always bite back.
All right. Let's talk to Auntie Cleo.
Don't
No?
go getting all weepy on me now.
I'd say it's been an
We'll see each
honor.
other again
but,
later.
well,
that is,
suppose we
unless
both
don't.
know better by now.
Hope the console's ready for the grand finale. His, not ours. But just in case things get a little frenzied in there, I wanted you to know that I appreciate all you done for me. For everyone in our little crew, really. Once we make it out of here, I'm gonna buy you the biggest tankard of zero-G you've ever seen.
Nice, dude. I'll buy you one.
Ain't heartburn I'm feeling right now, is it? No, must be sentiment. I appreciate you too. Ought to get back to our preparations, Commander. We got a colony to save.
Where's, Niles?
This is it, Commander. Only thing standing between us and saving Arcadia is a single dastardly villain. Feels almost quaint after everything else, don't it? This is the mission we should have been on from the moment the Earth Directorate dropped us into the system. Liberating Arcadia from its despots.
Yeah, you helped make this possible, Niles.
I think of it as more of a group effort, but you're welcome. Ain't gonna wax poetic now. No time for it. But I will say this. You've been a good leader. I don't regret following you, Commander. Whatever happens next. All right. Enough jawing. Let's show the consul to his reward. Law knows it's long past due.
All right. Save the game here. Is this not the way to go? Am I crazy? We're supposed to go straight through here?
Never would I ever have believed Auntie Cleo herself would walk through that door. But I haven't time to linger in the novelty. Sentinels, if you would.
Do I appear like someone afraid of a few guns? Give it up, Emery. You've lost this war. Have some dignity. You're coming off desperate.
On the contrary, this desperate action is what will save all of Arcadia and rid it forever of trespassers like you.
I don't have time for this. Stop using the rift modulator now. Oh, let's say this. Did you also claim you were saving the Sovereign when you stabbed him in the back?
Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not?
try to that line somewhere else. You're not my first slimy politician.
I don't doubt that, Commander. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal.
Always a joy to meet a fan, but please, no autographs.
Don't you tire of this little routine? I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously caused our Vox relay to crash into Westport. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again.
You could save us all some trouble. We'll say this your ship, huh? Swore I saw the Sovereign's name on it.
You think yourself clever, don't you? The Sovereign is indisposed, leaving myself as the sole custodian of Arcadia. What's his is mine. And the victory I inevitably clench over you, over anyone, will be his in turn, even if he's not here to bask in it. Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises, Commander. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
You used the peace talks as a test run for this.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. It's only a crime in your estimation. When one clenches a decisive victory, who among the living would dare complain about the methodology? Using the very rift modulator on this ship, we will destroy Arcadia and edit the information stored within the resulting rift, all to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
I already know that the matriarch didn't invent skip drives.
Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
I know you think your plan is the right one, but you'll consider it if you hear me out.
It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on, tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner seeing it carried out.
You perverted his plan.
Do not presume to tell me what is or isn't the truth. I was advisor to the original Sovereign. I know the mind of a true leader. This is the path Henry should have taken.
Should have taken, huh? You two argued over what to do with the rift modulator. He was acting out of love, not power.
Yes, of course we argued over methodology. Henry was always too stubborn, too focused on the past to understand the opportunity before him. I regret that he had to make such a difficult choice. That one of the matriarch's heirs is not guiding us. But he needed to look beyond himself, like I am doing now.
You tricked him into destroying his own mind. I found him at Placid Waters.
You just come and go as you please, do you? I ensured he would have a handler by his side if any assistance was needed. I understand that it is, which is regrettable. But fulfilling the Architect's plan is worth the cost. Henry would agree. The people would agree.
You're losing the support of your people, and there's no undoing that. Should I say that?
Yes, well, we also lost the support of the Order. But can one truly call that a loss? We would have drowned already in the seas of war with the weight of their inaction around our necks. The same can be said for any subject who wavers. They are dead weight, and we must cast them off straight away. Once I win the war and leave those naysayers behind, harsh action will be swiftly forgotten. And once I provide for the needs of my subjects, I will have them forever.
Should we kind of get on his good side? I can feel the love for your people.
Love means little in the face of annihilation. Duty, however, begets action. It provides. My subjects understand the difference the moment sustenance touches their lips.
There are many dissenters, and you'd be foolish to write them off.
Indeed. That's why my strongest supporters wholeheartedly believe in me and the Protectorate cause. So which is it? Can my people see reason, as you so aptly put it? Or are they mindless drones needing desperately to be saved by you? It cannot be both. For every traitor in our midst, thousands of loyalists remain. If anyone attempts to move against me, they are merely announcing themselves as the chaff to be cut. And they promptly will be. What are you saying?
The Order predicted Horizon Point's destruction and chose not to inform you.
No. This is a preposterous assertion. You don't know what you're speaking of.
I'm the agent who was sent to Horizon Point to sabotage the Protectorate's experiments. Some in the Order believe the experiments would lead to catastrophe if left unchecked. Indeed, if I hadn't destroyed the station, your ilk would have destroyed the entire fabric of reality. And I've suffered with that truth for 10 years.
Then the Order's treachery runs even deeper than we thought. There will be swift recompense for this humiliation. Of that you can be certain.
We have important matters to discuss.
What could be more important than treason? Is this where you provide compelling evidence against my plan? Go on then. Let's hear it.
Though it matters not, you've little chance of swaying me. I am doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You will not distract me from taking what is owed to us.
Okay, so I can say I've seen the matriarch's writing. You have no idea what she's envisioned, or I can show him the rift modulator schematics and report.
I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate, or any other interloper, to claim to better know the customs of those they invade. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
The matriarch's son rewrote history. He betrayed her wishes, and this is the result.
It's true. Your matriarch suspected the Protectorate was doomed from the get-go. Reuben was mucking things up even before his mother's body was cold.
No, Reuben would not have gone against her. He was the stalwart protector of Arcadia to the end. We could all see his devotion. If he even attempted to bastardize the Protectorate cause, then we will have undone all of the matriarch's work. I swore to guide the matriarch's line. It was not a matter of choosing sides, it was duty. But surely it cannot be possible that I've gotten this wrong. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay. You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to provide any proof. So where is it? What do you have?
Should I continue talking? Yeah, I feel like save this for the last bang, you know? How about honestly, you're killing millions of your own people to soothe your ego, but you can still do the right thing.
And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary.
If you're wrong, you will destroy everything you claim to love. Nothing is worth that risk.
Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud Protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love? Even through extreme hardship and the tyranny of corporatists, even if every aspect of the framework we've established is torn down around them. No. We have raised a stalwart people, instilled principles of the Protectorate in them from their first breath. Perhaps I must trust that they've taken our teachings to heart. There may yet be other ways to save my beloved Arcadia, but I cannot be the one to see them to their completion. I surrender.
We did it.
What? Oh, by the matriarch. It seems we have a problem. The rift has... well, it has nearly destabilized completely, and the modulator cannot close it in its current state from a safe distance. Destruction of Arcadia is imminent. Architect, help us. No, not all of us. A chance yet remains. We must bring the modulator as close to the rift as possible. However, When the rift folds in on itself, this ship and its operator will not survive.
Always a catch, ain't there?
I'm not surprised your arrogance put us in this position. Even less surprised that you're now looking around, asking who will suffer to get us out of it.
Let me be clear. I am not placing this burden upon your shoulders. This was my doing. And so it is my responsibility to set things right. I will give you time to vacate the ship. When you are clear, I will fly it into the rift myself. You were right. Arcadia will find its way without me.
Hey, dude, we did it without having to shoot him. It's the least you could do, saving us from this mess.
Think what you wish of me, but this is my responsibility. And that is something I will never shirk from.
I will accompany him and ensure all goes as planned. It's only right that I complete the very mission I came here for.
Oh, DeVries wants to kill herself. Nah, you'd probably blow up the ship before it gets to the rift. I could just deny her. All right, go ahead.
Thank you, Commander. Perhaps in this, I might achieve vindication.
Then it is settled. We will see this work done.
All right, you're saving all of us from the rift and from yourself. That's a win in my book.
Only someone such as yourself could distill a grave matter of life and death down to winning. Let's get on with it then.
Nice, dude. We did it.
And so, in the end, when the Consul was faced with the undeniable errors in his logic, he chose to save Arcadia by closing the rift himself. He died hoping his sacrifice might make up for the disastrous decisions he had made. Augustine DeVries did not even have that hope left in her final moments. She knew nothing would make up for her actions. But at least she'd not have to live with her guilt any longer. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox station's fiery crash, Paradise Island's Fairfield remained a profitable company town for Auntie's Choice. Acquisitions Officer Carr enjoyed the perks and power that came with promotion for her asset-winning techniques on Paradise Island. Her rival, D.B. Milverstreet, meanwhile, seethed as he pushed cold morsels of borschtloaf around the plate of his microwave dinner. Auntie's Choice assumed control over the day-to-day workings of Matriarch's Mercy, the better to monitor their new colleagues in the Order. The monastery, however, returned to normal operation, tracking the clockwork of the grand plan. The monastery's abbot became a scapegoat for recent tragic events, having not detected Wiley's dastardly schemes. His superiors demoted him, mainly to show their corporatist allies that academics could keep their people in line too. Seer Wiley fled the Order and sought refuge in a backwater Arcadian town to contemplate his failings. As word of the ex-seer's arrival spread, people lined up for predictions. Forsaking the math that failed him, he offered obvious yet effective advice instead. Archivist Victor Clemens, having survived his encounter with the commander and manipulation by DeVries, ended up working as a janitor for Auntie's Choice, living a life of menial simplicity. Following the rigors of the extensive mission in Arcadia, Val began to malfunction in peculiar ways, talking to herself, hovering inches from the floor, threatening major appliances. Niles ultimately and tearfully decided to deactivate her After a culmination of these strange incidents,
poor
poor
bud.
achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate, a gesture of gratitude for not airing the Directorate's dirty laundry. Together, they vowed to reform the agency from within, so it might never again bargain with authoritarian governments. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General. His term saw the Earth Directorate at its most popular, or, in the eyes of corporations and tyrannical governments, most feared. Inez struggled to resume gainful employment with Auntie's Choice. Fortunately, her association with the commander helped her find a spot in a combat unit as a field medic. Yet she couldn't help but wonder if life had more in store. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up. After Azza disbanded the Glorious Dawn, its members quietly tried to resume lives forever disrupted by the Arcadian conflict. As the cult's murderous legacy faded, average colonist life expectancy increased by 0.23%. With the modulator schematics shared as joint intellectual property, Auntie's Choice and the Order's partnership remained steady, despite the need for constant compromise. For a time, the Arcadia colony thrived. Auntie Cleo went through the motions of accommodating the Order, yet privately aspired to keep free trade anything but free. She began a new initiative. Any corporation or government that refused her trade conditions was promptly dealt with, either via takeover or strategic use of rifts. Auntie made her first public appearance in years, inspiring a fashion trend in bubble helmets. In no time at all, she won more public support than Ruth, which she sought to use as leverage when the time was right. Unable to acquire the chemicals needed for the process, Ruth Bassar nevertheless attempted to interface with the archive and died immediately.
What?
Her successor banned any future interfacing attempts and led the Order in a much more cautious direction, delaying their progress for at least a century. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. A small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order and Auntie's Choice bickered over what to do with him. They ultimately decided to announce his death, while letting him live the rest of his addled days behind closed doors aboard the undisputed claim. Until one day, Amos stumbled upon the Sovereign's private quarters and freed him, rocking the colony with a brief scandal. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a Seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians unveiled a new flavor of Purple Berry Crunch. The release of the skip drive schematics to the public domain resulted in new and exciting opportunities for independent manufacturers. However, unchecked use of the drives would ultimately lead to an even greater proliferation of rifts, once again imperiling the galaxy. Fortunately, the Order stepped in. Leveraging their partnership with Auntie's Choice, the Order sold rift modulators to all skip drive manufacturers for a modest price, thus preventing another outbreak of rifts, while Auntie's Choice made a tidy profit. The rift compromise between the Order and Auntie's Choice led to prioritized assistance for the colonies that agreed to favorable trading terms. The so-called Auntie's Loyalty Program tripled the corporation's net worth. Meanwhile, the Order was able to sermonize their version of scientism alongside Auntie's marketing and PR.
It's a lot of talking, bro.
At least to colonies in Auntie's loyalty program. Many outside died because their rifts weren't closed in time. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia. Its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Okay, we did it. That's the end of the game. All right, cool. Let's go. We're good.
DeVries said the grand plan made her do it, huh? Jeez, kinda preachy. Keep it in the monastery, lady.
All right. That's it, dude. Cool. So, hope you guys enjoyed the game. I'm not a huge fan of the whole like wrap up on the future tellings of what happened. I kind of get it because you have like all these decisions you make, but yeah, that was a lot of talking, bro. Well, thank you guys for watching. I know it's kind of anticlimactic because instead of shooting the guy, we just like talked him out of it. But I guess whatever. That's easy. That's an easy way to win. Works for me. It's cool. Kind of cool that it lets you do that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and look forward to the next adventure. Subscribe, like if you watched this far, and I'll see you guys later.